Hi, welcome back to Strands YouTube channel. Today I want to show you, we have the Fireflies 9-inch, Firefly 10-inch. We have on the back, we have the Vortex, we have the monitor on the roof, looking really sharp. New side marker from the Dark Knight family. Have awesome glow. I think it's like US style glow, so I'm really weak for that. As you see, it's getting darker. First, this is a Ranger Raptor 23 years model. Let's see, let's get it started. What is cool with this model is that we have the AUX. They are built-in AUX, so it's actually pretty easy to wire this car up. So I'm going to show you what we've done by turning on the AUX. On 1, 2, and 3, we have a cool feature on. Guys, are you seeing what I am seeing? Fucking love the underglow. Wow! And the side markers look like, look. And here we go with the Fireflies. You see they are so coolly positioned. Like you see the glow? This is what we call invisible design. It's free hanging in the air. And here's the Firefly, the 10-inch LED bars. Massive light in those. You get my point? It is cool US style. Nice underglow, and we got Vortex. Beside driving with this awesome setup, I'll now can put on as well to show you before it's too dark. This is a special thing that we are developing for you hunter guys. See if the animal. Look, this red, powerful light. Massive, it's like a work light. You see me? Wow, super red. Monitor on the roof. Massive push into that. When it comes to driving light, what I think is most important is to find the right light for you. The combination between length and width and what suits you and the road. So today I'm going to show you the Firefly, and they have a massive wide beam pattern. So you will see how well they are on these small countryside roads with a lot of trees, a lot of wild animals. They're a really wide beam pattern, and as you see on the specs, we have 200 meter, 100 meter wide beam in each. I'll do some shoots as well with our bigger camera, so you will get a better view of what's going on. I cannot wait to show you the real cool underglow. We're gonna pull over here on the parking lot in a couple of seconds. Look at the night glow. That's what I call a cool light on the car. And also we have here now you will see even more. The underglow is really pushing here. Here we have the Vortex coming in here. I was in my favorite new reverse light, adjustable Kelvin. Goes really nice on the back of the car, back of the truck, back of the pickup. You see the glow? I really love that glow. It's so intense but still soft. I said this is American glow, and you see now this underglow. It is our interior light, but it's high IP class, so it can stand to be outside. And what I love with this light is the indirect lighting. The idea with this light is going to be really strong and push down to a surface to give you this smooth red light or white light. And it's also come now in amber, so keeps your eye open for that. LED bar is so tightly fitted into the grille from the Ford Raptor. It seems they look really cool. And you see the position light, it's free floating in the air. You see that it's floating technique, and I personally really love it. And here you see from the Fireflies on the top, the 9-inch. You guys are following us, you have been, big gun, so he's wired up the red work light here that I talked about earlier. Here you can see now is the red light beam coming out. This is for hunters. Can you see how good it is? It's really nice. It gives a really nice atmosphere and feeling to the light. Actually, I think it's even more comfortable to use during night drive as a work light because you're not getting so blinded. So the red light you see here is very smooth, and you still see very nice into details. And you just keep on pushing. In this one we are not using so many LEDs. We're only using, I think it's 5 or 6 LEDs with tier technology to show off the red effect. But you just keep on going. You see it's very bright. What I will do for you now is as well, I'll show you how it compares with white. Now we have the white on, and you see the beam. But what's happening down here, you might wonder, it's much wider. Yes, it is much wider because we also now have the Vortex wired in. The lovely thing with the Vortex is that you can change the Kelvin. You can go 4, 5 or 6,000 Kelvin easy on the car. This gives you the opportunity to choose when you have bad weather, if you want to have softer light, so 4,000 Kelvin, or if it's crisp like today, it's kind of nice to have the 6,000 Kelvin. Gives a nice light. But as you see now, the width is coming from the Vortex that is pushing about 4,000 actual lumen. Now it's the monotone warning roof bar. This is massive push, you know. This LED bar is ECE R65 class 1, class 2. It's nice, it's super strong beam. You have a bunch of different patterns. You have wireless control if you like. And now also is releasing model specific mounting kits for all light commercial vehicles. Check that out, we release it in a couple of days. But as you see, it's really strong, the amber light. Takes up the whole area in front of you. Now it's time for me to wire up the camera and go for a spin. Okay guys, this is really nice because when we do the movie shooting for when we record high beam test like this, we use actually, because on the roof, you don't see it, I have our big rig camera to give you high resolution image, so you can see what our products are doing. But this is really cool. So now I actually have the view in the camera. I'll put it rec. This is how the beam will look. This is what we try to do to give you the best understanding of our product and how the looks are. So follow me, I'll do the test. So what we actually are doing now, we will run a stretch. First I will run it with low beam on, and then I'll run the stretch with high beam on. What I have done now is that I have unplugged the Firefly LED bars at 10 inch, and we're only running now with the 4 Firefly 9 inch driving lights. Let's get started and see what we can get, but I have to turn this off, otherwise I cannot concentrate myself on driving and filming. Okay, now we're leaving civilization and now we're going high beam. As you see, the high beam is massive from the Firefly, super even beam pattern. That's what I love with it most, you know. Now we're hitting out to the field here. You see now we have a long stretch here and you have such a long beam. We're easily covering 500 meters. And the width is amazing. Now you see here, in the difference from the forest I was earlier, the Firefly light you have also in white and black house. Same light performance, but the white ones has warning light for you with commercial vehicles. When you need to be seen on the side of the road as well. So guys, thank you for watching tonight. Follow us, give us a thumbs up, comment what we do. We love to see your passion. Take care, bye bye.